Hello and welcome to this final video tutorial in which I'm going to show you how to create a two-point perspective drawing, which may be one of the drawing techniques you expected to show in the exam. So don't forget you could be asked to convert from one drawing, in this case isometric, to something like a perspective drawing. And with a two-point perspective drawing, it's like isometric in a way, but it shrinks towards some vanishing points, so it makes it look a little bit more realistic. A little bit of a complicated technique, so I'll show you step by step. So this is the two-point perspective, and it starts with a vertical line down. Okay, so that I would start quite light if I were you. I've done it 5 centimeters, 50 millimeters, and then we need two vanishing points either side. Don't go too high up, but go as far out as you can. So these are both above the line, and it should create a horizon across the page. So on the other side there, those two points should be roughly level. So it's a vertical line to start, and then two vanishing points, not too high up, but quite far out. And then you're going to do guidelines to both the top and the bottom, or from the top of the bottom to there, carefully lining them up. Again, these are guidelines, so they could be faint. Going to be erased later. All right, and by the way, that line there, that's the corner, the front corner that would come up here, that bit, this right here. We're going to show it shrinking into the distance, the other parts. Now, slide your ruler across and go vertically up, okay? I haven't got an exact distance for you here. The mistake is that people often tilt the ruler in, so keep it parallel with that line. And then the other thing you do is you slide your ruler across a similar distance that way, and you go up there until it intersects that guideline. Now here's where it gets a little bit more complicated. You're going to go from the top of this line over here to the vanishing point, and the top of this line here to the vanishing point. So let's do that. Carefully lining it up. And you've just created a two-point perspective cube, which does appear to sort of shrink into the distance. And we have to fill in these details here. Don't forget, keep referring back to the actual main drawing you've been provided. Now, I know I have closest to me this line, so I'm going to start with that. I'm just going to go 1.5 centimeters up to there. And I know I've also got this line, and I'm going to go 10 millimeters there. Now, I know that those connect, so I can actually draw a line straight from there to there. And I know I've got that side done now. Now, in order to get the internal details, you're going to have to add some more guidelines now. So I'm going to go from this point to the guideline. Very faint. I don't even need to continue all the way. I just need to go as far as the end of the object there. And then from this one, go to the vanishing point. Again, I could stop there. It might be a good idea just to continue to the vanishing point so the examiner can see that you've shown that technique. All right. Now, by doing that, that's actually given me a point here where it intersects, so I can heavily draw there, and I can heavily draw here, and then I can go over more heavily on the bottom. Those lines that I know are going to be heavily showing. And it's giving me a reference point from there to there now. I can press that heavily. Starting to take shape now. Now I just need to show these internal details. What I would probably do is I'd go up 1 centimeter to that point, give myself another guideline to the vanishing point. This is going to be quite light. I'm also going to go, I'm going to just draw a line perpendicular to that one, about 1 centimeter in, like that. I'm going to use, this is tricky, this one, I slide it across and draw a guideline there as well. If anything, they should be shrinking. Shrinking towards, so that it looks more like that. Right, and now when I'm happy with that, I can start pressing more heavily. And then I need to show this internal line as well. So straight down. I probably would see, if I went down here, the back would be there, and that would give me a guideline to that vanishing point. So I could even, by drawing down there, intersecting there, I could even show where the base of the object would be. So don't forget as well to erase the guideline, the creating box you started with. And you've got a 2-point perspective drawing of your object. Right, give that a try. Pause, rewatch if you need to.